Morning guys, beautiful spring day here in the low country just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. One of my favorite places to come is to this spot here at this lake. Very serene spot. It's got some very beautiful scenery to it, and it's a place that I really enjoy coming to. Today is just going to be a quick tip video, and is what I want to talk to you about are things like this. Everybody has some sort of a paracord style bracelet that they keep on their persons, and they say that that's the survival strap or the survival band, whatever that they choose to want to call that. Well, something that I want to challenge you as you make these, for those that know how to make them, think about intertwining in actual things that can help you survive. Inside this one here, I have fishing line, some fishing lures, some hooks. There's 2 or 3 hooks in here. There's a couple sinkers, and there's some heavier gauge fishing, like a steel braided fishing leaders that I have paracorded all into this bracelet. Now, the buckle on this is just a standard buckle. It's just one of the plastic ones that you can find from any crafting store. Nothing fancy about that. There actually is, if you look on eBay, another buckle out there that actually has a striker rod and a small ferrocinium rod all built within that. So is what you then have is an all-in-one, does-it-all survival kit that can be kept on your wrist or even on your ankle. Well, why do I say on your ankle? Well, as you know, I also delve into the urban survival discussions on this channel as well. And one of the things that kind of consistently comes to mind is the fact that if you're ever encountered by someone that seeks you harm, what about if they take all your equipment from you? Then you'd have to then go back to that primitive style mindset and know how to fashion things from the wilderness. Well, if you've never tried to fashion a hook from wild materials that you have to source, it's a very challenging thing to do. You have to be very bushcrafty about doing things like that. So if I had something like this that was a bit larger, already on my ankle, that'd be a great way to store some survival style equipment. I'm going to break this one open, show you kind of what I have on the inside. Just wanted to get you thinking about things that you can have on your person. That way you can increase your chances of survival and actually have something like this. Although cordage is a great thing to have it do something a little bit more. Couple mallard ducks swimming by. Like I said, this is a great spot to come. Alright, so what you see here is I've got the paracord bracelet. I got one of my new neck knives that I made. This is actually the Scout Companion. So what I'm going to do is cut off the last little bit of cordage here and actually open up this band. Now, why would something like this really be that important? Well, first of all, like I had mentioned, fish hooks are very hard to create in the wild. And if I have something that already has something like that created, or an easy way to create them, then I'm way ahead of the game should I decide, hey, I'm going to try fishing today in whatever survival situation that I'm in. So that was some of the original thought with this. I'd also looked at various styles of fish hooks, and to make anything like a gorge hook or a hook from some sort of thorn-based plant is not an easy thing to do. So I'm going to stop the camera and not bore you with undoing a paracord bracelet, and I will be right back when I get this guy all opened up. Alright, well, I hope you can kind of see where I've gotten to. So basically all I did on this was it's a double cobra weave style bracelet, and this is down to the inner core now. Now you can see where I've got the fishing gear kind of staggered out within here. So I've got some hooks, I've got my sinkers here, put some just brightly colored paracord down in there, so if I wanted to add just a splash of color to the hooks, and I'm going to continue breaking this down, but that was kind of the reason of doing the dual paracord stitch here, was just to kind of camouflage this a little bit more. And I probably could have done a better job at compacting this internal package of hooks and those type of things down maybe not put so much of the clear fishing line in there. But this has actually been in here now for about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, and it's still in really good condition. Okay, so here's kind of what we got going on the inside. I've got a small package here with 2 fishing hooks, and they're very small hooks. They're, remember Lofty Wiseman's famous quote, "Big hooks catch big fish and small hooks catch big and small fish." So I wanted a small hook, and also to make sure I could get it weaved within the paracord bracelet well. I've got 3 sinkers down in there. Now this kind of shows you the way that it is inside the bracelet here. I haven't untwined all of this, but I've got standard fishing line here. It's a heavier weight of fishing line. Then around that I wrap some fairly heavy gauge string, just to use that to tie that off. And here's the other brightly colored paracord, and this is just the shell of the paracord here. Reason why I did that, if I wanted to put that over the hook and kind of fray all that out, it might make it a bit more colorful and interesting for any passerby fish. So this is just a kind of a quick idea, guys, of what you can do with your paracord bracelets. Don't want to get too far out in this, and there's a lot of companies out there that actually make things like this, but it's even more fun to make stuff like this on your own. And that way you know what's inside of the kit, and you know how to utilize what you have put inside the kit. So we got all these extra cordage that we can use here as well. Got about 10 feet of cordage, and then the exterior shell is multicolored. So I've got about 5 feet of each color there, and about 10 feet total of the internal strands. So it's a good crafting project to think about. And if you try this, shoot me a message on Facebook or leave me a message on the YouTube channel and let me know exactly what you put in yours and how you made it. And if you can send pictures or even post back a quick video link, I would greatly appreciate it. Till next time, guys, this is Tim with Two Feathers Survival. Remember to keep your knife sharp, keep your go bags close, guys. See you next time.